Welcome to this installment of Am I the Judas? I'm Jacob Jones, and let's get into it. Now, this story may sound familiar because I asked for permission from another creator to use a story that he has used, and it is Felonious Falafel. I believe that's how you say his name. I believe he does a lot of workplace comedy skits, but I asked him on Reddit if I could use this story, and he said sure. So, am I the Judas for divorcing my husband because he works too much? I, 34 female, recently filed for divorce from my husband, 36 male, of 12 years, and now I'm getting heat from both of our families. Usually stuff like that happens. We have 2 kids together, Emma and Noah. When we first got married, things were different. Rob worked normal hours at a factory, and we had plenty of time together. We would cook dinner together, go on trips, and genuinely enjoy each other's companies. But about 5 years ago, the factory closed down, and after months of searching, he finally landed a job at a construction company working as a foreman. Since then, our marriage has essentially died. Very dramatic, isn't it? He works 80 hours a week, including weekends. He's usually out the door at 5 a.m. and doesn't get home until 9 or 10 p.m. on most nights. He takes every overtime shift available and never turns down extra work. When he's home, he's either passed out on the couch or completely exhausted. We haven't had a real conversation in years that wasn't about logistics or the kids. All right, so we got a workaholic on our hands. The part that really gets under my skin is that he somehow manages to find energy for the kids. Those precious few hours that he's home on the weekends, he's completely present for them, but for me, nothing. It's like I don't exist anymore, except as a co-manager of our household. I've been a stay-at-home mom since Emma was born, and that was our agreement when we got married. He would provide, and I would raise the children. I spend all day cooking, cleaning, driving the kids to activities, helping them with homework, basically doing everything while he gets to be the fun parent that sweeps in for the good parts. It makes my blood boil watching him get all the excitement and hugs while I'm the one who's been home all day dealing with tantrums and sibling fights. The kids light up when he walks through the door like he's some kind of superhero. I've tried telling him to find a better job that doesn't require so many hours. There are plenty of men his age making 6 figures, working normal 40-hour weeks. Where? I'll address that later, but there is not plenty of men making 6 figures, working 40 hours. No, you have to be a CEO of some sort or work in cybersecurity to get that kind of wage in 40 hours. But we'll move on. My friend's husband works in tech, and is home by 5 p.m. every day, and they just bought a vacation home. When I bring this up, Rob is always with the same joke. If you can find a better job that pays and I only work 40 hours, I'll happily go. And then he laughs like it's the funniest thing in the world. I've told him repeatedly that he needs to apply himself more, network with the right people, or get some certifications, something to move up in the world. But he seems perfectly content to keep grinding away at this job that's killing our marriage. It's like he doesn't even care about providing a better lifestyle for us. Last month, he missed our anniversary dinner, which we had planned for months, because of some emergency that came up at the job site when he came home around midnight. I told him I couldn't do this anymore. He looked genuinely shocked, like he couldn't understand why I was upset. I moved out last week and filed the papers. Now his parents are calling me selfish, saying that I broke up the family because I'm not getting enough attention. Well, maybe he needs to give his wife some more attention. Again, I'll address that later. My own mother suggested that I'm having a midlife crisis and should think of the children. He keeps texting me that he'll try harder, but hasn't actually proposed any concrete changes like finding a better job. The only one who seems to understand is my sister, who pointed out that I deserve a husband who can properly provide for my family without disappearing for 80 hours a week. See, we need to not invite other people into our situation. It's one thing to want to ask for advice. It's another thing to try to find someone who is on your side. And it seems like this woman has had a problem with doing that several times throughout reading this story. She also thinks I might be jealous of the relationship Rob has with his kids. You think? Which maybe I am a little, but that's not the main issue. So, am I the Judas for ending a marriage because my husband isn't providing the lifestyle that I want while still being present in our relationship? I'm probably going to get a lot of flack about this story because I actually commented on the video that Felonious Falafel put out. A lot of people will say that the kids are the most important thing in a marriage, in a family. That once you give birth to kids, they become the most important thing, but that's not true. Reason being, as a husband whose wife is expecting right now, the most important thing in a married couple's life is each other. The kids are very important, don't get me wrong. Whenever my son is born, I'm going to give him all the love and affection that I can. But I cannot forsake my wife of that same love and affection. She is the one who birthed this child for me. And it's obvious that this woman, I do not think that the lifestyle part is the biggest problem here. I think the problem is she feels neglected, and she is right. But she's also unwilling to compromise when it comes to the lifestyle. I mean, obviously they had a really good life with this guy working at a factory, but the factory got shut down and he has to go get a job working as a foreman for a construction company. My personal opinion, I think the guy is traumatized. You give all you have to a place that just shut down, and you feel helpless whenever you lose your job, the thing that is providing for your family. Going from 40 hours to 80 hours a week, that is not healthy. I mean, if this dude continues to work 80 hours a week, then he is not going to live long. And it looks like it's already killing his marriage. Now, I know I gave a lot of blame to the guy, but again, I want to address a lot of the behaviors from the woman. She pulled in people she didn't need to. Oh, my friend Janet, her husband works in tech. Girl, the tech industry is a very high-paying industry because it requires years of study and schooling. Your husband is actually in a field where there's a lot of need, but let's just say this, maybe he doesn't want to do tech. You have to be open to the fact that he does not want to do what you are asking him, the type of field that you're asking him to do. And let's say he does want to go into tech. Like I said, there's a lot of schooling, a lot of certifications, and now granted, he can dial it back on his workload, but that means you have to give up something too. Because if you want the lifestyle that you had, then something's got to give. Part of that means that you probably need to go to school. You probably need to get a job, get a babysitter, ask your parents to watch the kids. But the fact of the matter is that this man, you need to be there for your husband. Now, you stood by him That's fantastic. But understand where he is coming from. He is still dealing with the trauma of being let go. And the reason why he's probably working all these hours is to prove to the people that he works for that he is worth keeping. So there's enough blame to go around. But ultimately, you need to give your husband grace. And he needs to learn how to prioritize you more. He loves the kids. He is a fantastic father. Awesome. He needs to be a better husband.